Okay, so in this module, we're going to look at how we can take our data and make sure it's split across our microservices architecture so that we avoid a monolithic database and instead end up with microdatabases, each one that belongs to a microservice. We will start off by looking at approach to database design and how traditional data-first design doesn't actually work for microservices architecture, and instead we should look at function-first design when it comes to database design. We will then progress on to looking at patterns for database design, patterns which enable us to still share data across our microservices architecture, even though we are not using monolithic databases. And one of the key concepts is to share data using events. Not only will we show patterns on how to share data using events, but we will also show patterns on how to store data that's shared as events. We will then expand on these design patterns by introducing another design pattern which shows how you can further divide your microdatabase into a write model and a query model, one used for writing data into the database and another database used for basically serving queries. We will then summarize how these approaches to database design and these design patterns can be used in a greenfield database situation where you're basically starting off with a new database, a database that you need to design. We will then conclude the module by looking at a brownfield database scenario where you've got an existing monolithic database that you need to migrate into microservice databases, i.e. microdatabases, and we'll highlight the exact strategy using a stepped approach.